sometimes do it here. So really, whatever your choice is fine. If you're going same side, obviously your punch grip. So you're going to be thumb in or thumb out. I'm fine with that. And then if you're going cross collar, you're going 4 fingers in. Okay, I'll go punch side. So lifting your hip up, reaching underneath, making sure that 2 things are happening so I don't have a lot of friction on the ground. Is my hand is going to be picked up, tucking my chin, getting my shoulders off the ground, and I'm going to open my legs wide as you can so there's no friction on the body for me to be able to rotate. So lift up. As soon as I drop, don't pull yet. Look, I pull here so I can get out on this angle. And what I did was load my hamstring to be able to push. Okay? The foot is going to carry me in the direction that we're going. If you notice, we're going off on an X angle. Make sure that you keep this leg. A lot of times people are going to get up and they're letting all the slack out of the leg. So it would be here if I went all the way through with it. Here's the pendulum. Here's the push. And then fold. And end up here in the mount. Okay? So you don't end up here in the mount holding onto the head. Get used to arms out to the side. Person's job on the bottom was what? Frame the hip. Yeah. And then he starts to, no, don't do hip escape. Do first. Yep. Here. He pulls everything into the hip, so I can't pull it back out. And he's back over. The thing about the flower sweep is you can get good at it on both sides. It doesn't matter. You always have the ability to choose which side you want to go to. Or I can grab the collar on either side. So if I'm going the other way, fine. Same exact thing. As soon as I drop, everything is open. I'm moving off to the side. Kick. Roll back on top. Traps. Pulls the elbow in. Great fall. Right back through. Everybody's looking like this. I'm pretty happy. We can go and add a lot of stuff back onto where we're at. For now, start here. Get a partner, go back and forth, and then obviously flip positions where you know, the other person is start at the bottom. All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Thank you again, brother. I really appreciate it. It's very nice of you. Denise. See ya.
Oh, I'll see you later, man.
Yeah, I just had to pick up these letters.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. All right, see you guys.
See you, buddy. I thought you were serious for a second. I thought you were like
Hey, Lefty, he says the dumpster's Is that what Elvis said? So less over to the side, less of this, and more of this. So the way that we're going to get it is up and over to your feet. When you're mounted, the first thing I want you to do is walk the I'm going to stand up and you want to hold back the up and my bridge is this way. Right? So not this way. So I'm going to be doing this. Right? And bridging over to that side. There you go.
that flag. Again, we talked about performance and
It's actually going to have
so it'll be over here.
yeah, it'll be.
I was right. Hillary was coming in late.
See what you're doing.
Make it like that. Probably what's called that.
Say something not smart. Lead on date. Everybody knows that level. Let's go, Megan. It's gonna be done. That's awesome. Come on, just gonna roll, Megan. Open the game.
Yeah.
You really got that swing.
Right. Right. Exactly.
I know what he's saying.
It's like that's how you're not like.
So when I think I'm making the same mistake on that side. When we go out, we're not going out hard. We gotta go way out.
I see it hanging around
She's going.
Yeah, gee, that looks great.
Dude, my boy almost got that from there coming.
That is quite intricate.
Good, that's the MJF one.
Good. All right, everybody, break. Come on back in. Yep. Okay, so if you got here later or whatever, and you're still working on the first sweep, that's totally fine. Keep working on the first sweep. I want to continue our sweeps in regard. A lot of these are coming with cross collar grips or same side collar grips. We are going to now do the proper scissor sweep. Most people don't do this one that easy, let's say. I want it to be less of a leg thing. One of the main things I was trying to get from the other sweep is understand how to off balance somebody. Judo players make it look really easy because their whole game is not the end game you see where the guy goes, yeah! It's every other thing before that is what makes that happen. It's the off balance. It's easy to throw somebody when they're off balance, right? So the name of the game, especially for the last sweep, it was about off balance. If I'm doing the last sweep here, I'll go same side collar. Look, I even did it slow. He's sitting his way back. So you keep sitting your way back, right? This is going to be tough for me to do. But if I understand that I just can't go and I'm going to sweep him, that's fine. You see what my objective is. I have the collar. I'm going to keep my head close to this leg. And what I need to do is I need to get him coming forward. He's only sitting his butt back because he just hit your butt back. He's sitting his butt back because he's strong when his hip is behind his knee. So I shouldn't be thinking, do the sweep from here. I should be thinking, I need to rock this guy forward to get him off balance, and then the sweep will just be there. And I think that's what people forget is they're trying to think of, oh yeah, the leg thing, and I just push him in this direction because no, I'm not actually going this way. We're going this way. So if he's sitting back and doesn't want to go, I might just start rocking the boat. Look how it's easy to just kind of fling him around. Everybody knows the sweep, especially here right now, because we're doing it. So when somebody goes to do this to you in class, it's actually pretty hard to stop. When we get into some of the other things that they might do, they post their hand, they get triangles, there's arm bars. I still want to just concentrate on sweeps today. Okay, so we're going to now add two other things into the equation. Maybe I'll do them one at a time. The first one is going to be your scissor sweep. These are leading into the mount. You can also do a side control, but I want you to go to the mount. So, scissor sweep. Anytime that you're going to feed your collar, don't half-ass it. Like, that's not good. Right? So if you're going to grab with this hand feeds. Right? And it's a good distraction as well. He's here, he's putting pressure on me to break the guard. Yeah, I'll wait till you guys come over so you can see what I'm doing with my hands. So if I'm going to try to grab his collar here, I honestly want the best grip. I'll open up my legs, I'll move around. I might even take this starting here, just start moving this way. This is the grip I want. I almost ripped this key off, but you get the idea. This is the grip that I wanted right here. But I didn't get it by coming up here and grabbing. I'm either gonna stab him in the neck, or he's gonna find a way to block it, or he's gonna move away. I'm gonna end up overextending. You should always be opening and grabbing, and then finding it and sliding it up and getting your grip here. Make sense? Okay, we're gonna do sit back, because now he knows I have his collar. Yeah, we're gonna be in a position like this. Look where the hand ends up. I'm not hell-bent on holding this thing the whole time. Okay, what I need to do is I need to do what with the sweep? What I just said.
Get them off balance.
Yeah, which is what?
Get his hips over his knees.
Yes, I need the hips to come forward. So when I'm doing this sweep, am I going this way? No, we're going this way, is what I want you to think about the sweep. The legs are gonna do the ending part. I have to do the rest, okay? Now, with this grip, I want you to pay attention because I like the height of his posture to be able to sweep in here. So right now, this grip is a pull. But if I move a little bit and he tries to drop down, okay, it's a push. I want him right here. Okay, so understand, like, I don't want to pull him back in and have him on top of me for the sweep. So right now, I'm kind of in between push and pull, but note to self, I really want him there. I'm going to elbow drag back just enough to get my leg across the body. Okay, so anytime I open my guard, knee comes down here, I'm just going to sit back and try to elbow drag. Look, I'm cheating out this way. Here. And now I can get the knee across the body. Look how easy this is to grab. Now that I'm up on my elbow, look, I can use this momentum to do what? Pull forward, right? So I'm still leaving the leg on the outside. I'm going to use this grip and everything. I'm going to go, hey, look, you're coming forward, and then we're getting the sweep. Do this first because we're just working on movement. Mountain ski, okay? Come back one more time. What's that?
After we get swept, same thing, hips off the mat.
Yeah, so from the mount, that should be program number one, what Leon was just talking about. Anytime that you get mounted, mount me quick. Go. No matter what, everybody see how I didn't do this. This is a lot of pressure on my lower abs and hips. I'm always doing this, where I'm gonna walk my feet in. Okay, might as well while I'm here. The second one that we're gonna do right now is gonna be your hip escape. Everybody here generally should know how to shrimp. So if you notice, with my frame, my elbow is already inside the knee. If you have more room with your arm, you can use your hand as well. And with my shrimp, instead of throwing my weight into position, I like to walk my feet through the first part of the shrimp if I can help it. So it looks like this. Look, hipping in, I'm turning, I'm starting to walk, and I open everything up. Once I open his knees up, I bring my knee up here. I'm almost out, okay? Use this knee, I'm gonna push off and switch sides. So I'm using this knee, I'm pushing off. Other knee comes up, I can stop here if I wanted to, or I can come right back here, pulling back on my guard. Guess what happens now? I grab the collar, he might be sitting up, foot comes down, small elbow drag back, I get here, I draw him in, I come over to the mount. Look at his hips up right away, don't block the hips, right? Block the hips, so I'm gonna slide. Yeah, look where he's at. My hands are on the ground. He moves his hips out and back to spread my knees. He comes here, now use the knee to push off. Get back out, and he's gonna get his guard. And then he's gonna grab the collar. And he's gonna do the hip high sweep, the scissor sweep, drag back with the elbow a little bit. Right there, he drives me in. Good. What's one thing he would have fixed? I should have fixed this too. Boom, right? But what's one thing he would have fixed? The arm. The elbow. You see how he was way stretched out from that position? Right, so hop off, go back guard for a second. Oh yeah, go in your guard? Oh, yeah. Do it again. Here. See how he's up on his elbow now? This is way better, because what's his objective for this sweep? Sweep me this way or get me to go forward? Get me to go forward, so he's gonna load me up on his knee, pull. Yeah, look at me now, look how easy. Look how easy the rest of it is. If you're doing that no-gi, you would just have a hook grip on the head, right? And there's other things that would happen. I won't talk about them right now, but everybody understand this drill. Okay. Thanks, sir.
Do you like the wrist or do you like the elbow? For not the collar, and the other hand. Because one time you grab the wrist, the other time you grab the elbow.
It kind of depends on where it is, right? I'm going to be here on my elbow. You're talking about this part of the scissor sweep, right?
No. So when you're going for a sweep, you transition to the hand the first time, and then you transition to the elbow the second time. Not even, so you do that, boom, boom. Now, when you're about to go for a sweep, yeah, so you transition the first time to the hand, then the second time you did the elbow.
I'm gonna grab, honestly, anything that's gonna get him the most extended, but I don't wanna make it where I have to really like do this, because it's a lot for me to load up. So, I mean, this is pretty close. I can just go and grab my grip right here. This is perfect. That's a good.
For us long and
This is easy. You would just like that. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna stay right on my elbow and be here. That's gonna be the best. If I was doing this no-gi, I would probably do it from here, right? So I would get to here and then leave it. I would let him have it, and then I would do this. So loading grab.
yeah, I just wasn't sure because the 2 times I did, you could wrist the first time, and then you went elbow the second.
Good observation. If the arm's close, if he's like this, I'm gonna take as much arm as I can without having to compromise this loaded elbow, right? Because this elbow is how we're getting that knee loaded up. We start up on it, we load it, and then we whip. So yeah, kind of whatever's closest.
Do you like to push that leg instead of hooking it? You kick it out instead and then dump them?
Sometimes,
Yeah.
I think when it becomes a stagnant sweep, we're gonna go back for something like that. But people get really good at just like, for me, you kick the knee out, like I'm gonna kind of like do this and go over it, and now I'm already starting my pass. I'm not saying it doesn't work. I think it works better from a hook flip sweep than it does on a scissor sweep. But yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
I like doing that, but
Yeah.
only like if it's fucking right there.
So if I'm kicking the knee out, I really have to have the elbow.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? Because that's really the thing that's going to help me in that scenario. So he sits, right, and I don't feel like I can get it, but if I have the elbow, this is really good because I stretch him out long. If I just have the hand and he can pull his elbow in, he's probably going to hop over my leg.
Yep. Yep.
All right? Even if I push it out, so watch I push it out first. And he just goes with it, go with it, and like straighten that leg. And then look at it, that's what I was talking about.
Sure.
Right? I'm almost pulling him into that.
Sure.
So these 2 questions are great because it has to do with how we have the elbow and like when we're grabbing the elbow or grabbing the wrist. Hopefully I didn't lose anybody on that. Everybody understands the original? Yeah.
Question. That sounds stupid. Can I see it with the left arm is frame?
Sure.
Side?
It looks like the same exact thing, just facing the other way. But you're putting me on the spot, so I'll have to totally do it. Right? Here, make sure you step that foot down. I reach back enough to get this loaded here. Can't reach it, I'm gonna get it on the pull-in. Right? So I want to load this part right here with the leg. So I'm gonna go here, load him. Yeah, and this is like arm across the body, so I don't keep hamming up. There, and then look, he walks his butt out to the side like he's gonna cross his legs underneath like this. Like that's hard for me to work with. Stop. His next movement is to use the knee that he just put in here to push away and create space because I'm trying to hold. Look how easy. And then he gets here and then just go 1, 2, then you come back in the guard and then the next person is gonna do the sweep. Make sense?
On the actual kick, I tend to use my foot to hold their hip in a little bit to load up my leg.
Hold on, the hip, yeah,
Yeah,
this.
so I usually kind of load up the leg a little bit more, and then I kind of kick them out.
Yeah, kind of like what we do, he's talking about with the leg that comes across the body here. This as part of the hook, instead of just kind of leaving this foot flat, using this as a hook to help pull him forward. Remember, everything having to do with this sweep is what? I need to get his hips over his knees, and then everything else is butter. So don't think about the end of the sweep. Think about my overall objective is I need to get his hips over his knees, and then the sweep will actually happen pretty easy. Like it. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Somebody else has something.
This one's a little different, but it's
Get in there. Elbow grab back. Don't grab his arm. Elbow grab back. Stay by your elbow. Keep across the line. Good. Now our ultimate neck position. Hold his hips over his knees. Oh, lay back. All the way up. Yeah. So we rub on your elbow. Use this hold. Lay down on his elbow. Out. Rub on your knee.
A lot of times I get switched with these moves. Right. Half guard and I'm like laying there. Alright, so opposite. So this time, I still want. Oh, but I want this time, right? Here, that's already.
Oh, good. Okay, cool. Okay.
How are you?
What's up, boss? Turn the camera, done. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I totally forgot to do That's sick.
Alex, flex that foot. Behind your side. I want you loading the knee, so I don't want the knee in my chest. Have the knee on your turn. Yeah, close the arm. Right, and now when I pull, he'll give me the hands. All I need to do is stop if I feel like it's too far away. Or I can come here. Whoa! How much you coming up on right now? I loaded my knee, but I didn't allow it to get past. Yeah. You guys, they do with your teeth, loading their knee, when they come all the way here. This is very hard to I have nothing. I want to. My back is your hand.
Yeah, I'll catch you later. I'll register, but I'm not. I don't pay money yet. My name's still on the bracket.
Yeah, that arm that's not.
I'm gonna see how I feel to stay up. Huh? Yeah, I got an emergency call I gotta go deal with. Emergency call. Yeah. Emergency call, one of my franchises, I gotta go fix something.
Just put you right on the camera.
Yeah.
Oh, he's doing the other side, I see.
John, just don't miss the this, don't miss. That. Alright, your full body weight pulls and pull. Just keep that in mind. That'll help you with big points. Yeah. That's definitely better, yeah.
That's all. Felt it.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
I should try to do shoes. Because my natural mouth is too small. It's small me around. Yeah, I'm probably moving too much.
A little bit, yeah. It's almost like you're in the back office.
I'd see that. That's good. It's probably nap time anyway.
Well, he doesn't really have a choice. Oh, he heard
There you
us.
go.
He heard us.
I'm going
He
to
doesn't like the 1, 2, 3 clap. I figured that.
Okay. Scared. How'd we do? Everybody's great? I almost saw every group. I didn't see you guys. You guys pretty good? Pretty good? Pretty good. Okay. What have we learned so far?
You need a really good knee shield.
Yeah, you need a good knee shield, right? For sure. I saw a lot of people crushing their own knee shield when they were going for the sweep. So maintaining the distance between the body and the knee is crucial, like from here. And not letting it get collapsed to this position, but also not having it too high. I kind of like somewhere around here, keeping a good flex of this foot. The other thing, watch my top shoulder. And I want to sweep this way. How can this shoulder go this way? It can't, right? So when we're cheating the sweep, I'm going this way. I didn't even, let's say I can't grab the arm. Let's say they're holding the arm up. I'm going to do this so I keep loading. Top shoulder. Now I grab that arm, no problem. I've already loaded their weight to here, and my shoulder is past 90. We are going this way. I'll show you with the knees. I don't know how slow I can do this. I'll try to do it slowly. Like that. Look how far out to the side I'm going. This is fine because he's giving me plenty of opportunity to load. You see where my hand is? You see where his hand is? If I just do this, he's going, right? See, he's posting on his own body. So I'm not even worried about it. I'll just chop him. There you go, wherever you want. I'm going to chop. I'm just going to block that arm anywhere on the way down, right? So, but we're moving this way. So when I come underneath, I'll try to do this slowly. Load. Look which way I'm going. Does everybody see how I went for the arm that way? I'm not going to pull his weight onto me flat and then try to load it. Here's flat. Ah! It gets flat. How many people felt that way? Yeah, right? I saw a couple of them. So part of the reason we cheat out to that side and get off that center line is to get everything kind of loaded right here. Look, I'm already loaded out to the side. I would have already gone, right? But we're talking about like the technical part of these things. So foot stays flexed. I can use all of these things to pull him forward. What's my number one objective from here? What is it?
Off balance.
Balance.
How?
Bring him forward.
Yep. What's my objective though? For his body to look like what?
Hips above, lips over the
Hips
knees.
go over the knees. You notice the last sweep was the same exact thing? Imagine that. Same exact thing. Right? So hips go over the knees. Load. Look how I can even get him to come up off the ground with that. Alright, how do we do it on the hip escape? Crickets? Tumbleweeds? How do we do in the hip escape? Who's got a good hip escape? I know you can do it. We did it. I'm I know you want something to show. All right. So we should practice the hip escape real quick from the mount. But we've been working on that. You want to see it again? As soon as I get mounted, rule of thumb is what?
Frame.
Walk. Pick your hands up off the ground. So. Good. So he goes too far back. What am I doing? And then if he tried to put his hands back down, we would go right back to the hip escape. Right? What I want you to see now, because everybody did Oompa. Here's Oompa fail to hip escape. Okay? I don't care which one. Oompa fail. Hip escape. Why? In order for him to catch his balance on Oompa fail for me, he had to post his arm to the outside, but he can't keep his knees squeezed really tight. If he keeps his knees squeezed really tight, he's going to go over. So he had to widen his base, which made it real easy for me to do shrimp, get this leg back to the inside, and now to get my guard back, right, I'm just going to push and bring both legs through. If I'm here, I'm probably going to extend and make him be the one to move away. I might even do this and leg drag and try to it like this. Regular sweep. Everybody's gonna practice this. They get mounted. As soon as I'm mounted, I'm walking my feet into here. Look at my elbows on the inside, already trying to open up his knees. So your objective for this is to squeeze your knees together. My objective is to open his knees up. So I'm going to be using either my hand or my elbow. In this case, I'm using my elbow. I'm keeping this elbow to the outside. Leon, we're going to talk about that in a second. Keeping this elbow here to the outside. And I'm going to be trying to push and open up his knees. I can't throw myself, like I say all the time when we practice our hip escape. I can't do this. And yeah, I didn't even go. You see, I release my feet. Walk it. So I come here like this. My hips are elevated. I'm going to just start walking. And then I shrimp, and I get to my position. You see, as I'm walking it, my butt is opening up the other side. I've got my elbow on this side, and we're trying to just separate the knees. And then once we finally stick our butt out for the shrimp, I want my bottom knee to come up here with my hook here. Because now once I'm here, I just block his hips from coming back in. I can use this little push, and I'm back out. Does that make sense? Okay?
Given that you're being a smaller person, the person who's mounted on you, once you're ready to break by, you have your leg, hips elevated with your
Yeah. I can talk,
preventing them from break by.
I can talk to half the class about that. To add an extra step to this, right? I walk my feet up, and this is called grapevine, right? So if you had taken my other classes from the mount and from the back position, there's a thing we have called leg fight. I can't do another thing here until I leg fight because he's winning the bottom part of the body battle, right? So when I'm trying to shrimp, I need to get what? Just like passing the guard. I'm passing the guard. I want 1 foot where?
Your butt.
In the middle, right? I gotta get a foot in the middle. So if I'm trying to escape here and he's got grapevines on, especially since his hands are on the ground, he's probably gonna do that. I need to keep trying to clear and get 1 foot in the middle before I start my shrimp and hip escape. I'm not gonna be able to hip escape with him hooking both of my legs and going, well, that's your move, I'm gonna use my move, not gonna work. I have an extra thing that I need to do, which is kick and try to straighten, and then come back up the middle and get a foot on the inside of his 2 legs. I don't care if he has 1. I'm going to shrimp that. Right? But both of them is going to stop my move. So that's a good question. I don't want people to grapevine the legs though yet. I want you to get a good hip escape first, and then we'll build up the rest. Questions? All right, everybody's going to take about 5 minutes and just start right from the mount. If you're still working on any of the sweeps, Dan, I walk. So every time he gets to the mount, I do this. Does everybody see I'm walking my toes underneath me? That way, my hips are pretty relaxed, but my butt's not on the ground. Right? If I had to do this is all right here. Right? And if Papa's sitting on top of me or something, it's going to be right here. So I have to walk. And then I like to step on my toes because it keeps it a little higher and it actually makes this pretty relaxed. Okay? Look, my hips can also move. So now when I shrimp, look, here's my shrimp. I'm loading. Again, I'm loading on my forearm here. And now I'm starting my shrimp to move out here. Look at me, I'm almost walking my feet and coming here. Not gone. I just lost everything. It's going to be cross feet, flatten back out, and right back into the mount again. So really pay attention to rock climbing your way through this thing, right? You wouldn't jump up to the next one and try to get it. You need to control all the way through. Make sense? All right, let's do another 5 minutes and then we'll grab it. 3, 2, 1, go. Now straighten your leg and turn on your side.
You're not training anyway, right? Excellent, man. It's bad right now. That sucks. Do you have your palms on the knee?
As opposed to this one, most people, they can slide up with their knee behind my head. Yeah, if we get here, and I need to make a point of that when we break the down, we'll go back. Right, so right here, I get a weight down, I'm just gonna do this. And I know, that way when I do this, slide up.
Yeah. What? Just passing that over.
Yeah, if they're gonna come here, especially 80 people, it should always be this. Because now, yours are coming out.
What's up, man? You leaving?
How y'all doing? Good. Pretty good? Yeah, Bob.
Oh. What happened? You ain't traded?
What's that?
You ain't traded?
I'm always training, man.
Don't worry, I'm coming.
Yeah, okay, sure you are.
There's only what we're gonna do, man. I can only keep going up.
And the only thing I'll do is keep on knocking you down and humbling you.
What'd he say? What'd you say?
I said all I'll keep on doing is just knocking you back down.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm like a sand, man. It just gets stronger.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh, you're an incredible Hulk, huh?
No,
The
no,
angrier
no.
you get, the more done you get.
What's that?
The angrier you get, the more done you get.
No, no, no. Not
Way more better.
I have work to do, sorry. I have to go. I have to go get what you have to do. I can do some stuff with Dylan's designs with Vinny. Yeah. It's work, baby.
That would be so fucking funny if you like locked up. Yeah.
Okay, come on back in one last time, please. And we'll grapple. Okay, so one of my objectives for this class especially, since it's part of the 2 morning classes that I teach for kids to do during the week, that I want to make this class like one of the best classes, like position, sweeps, setups, and I think the way to do it is to take every single week and just really hit a lot of the fundamental stuff that I think at all levels we need a little bit of tweaking. Okay, and then the more that I teach, the better I'm going to get at it too. So we'll kind of keep pushing the boundaries of it. Coach, what if I do this? You're like, oh man, that's the part we're going to have to find out and stuff it out, right? And then the ball just keeps on rolling. One of the things that Leon pointed out from the Tuesday class that I haven't touched on yet was when we were doing any of the walk the feet in from the mount position and having this frame right here is really good, but what I want you to think about it is like, if I put it at a right angle, most of the time people are going to start to get around the elbow. So if you've ever done any welding, I would weld it on an angle like this because it's actually going to get a lot stronger. Why? Because look where the shoulder lines up to the arm. That means when we use this frame, I have this much more of my arm that is much stronger to be able to hold that person, but I also have some coming out on the other side of his hip, so he's not just going around it and armbarring me. So if I start here, look, he's low, I'm just going to find the hip here like this. So I'll show you with him sitting up, but even if he was low, I'm going to do this. If he goes to move his hips up higher, look where my elbow is. I turn that frame to the outside. What if I make it a 90-degree angle? He slides right past that elbow every single time. So I want to make sure when you walk your feet up and you're doing this here, look where my elbow is. It's to the outside, so he can't just scoot around. Now if he tries to go around that, he's basically giving you whatever leg position I want, right? He's going to really open his legs wide. So that's a key point to make sure when you're in the mount, you're doing everything else properly, but the elbow has to be outside of his hip, so he can't just scoot around and start going for arm bars and taking the back if you're trying to move your skate. Okay, any questions on these things today? Do you feel like you're getting better? Okay, good. My objective at the end of this month, this is the 2nd week of it, we'll do 1 more week of reviewing and adding a couple of things, and then the last week of this month is going to be all of it. I'm going to call you guys in and be like, all right guys, let's go. Hip-high sweep to the mount to Oompa escape. Okay, cool. Scissor sweep to the mount to hip escape. Okay, cool. A-B the 2. Right now we go flower sweep to the mount. You go over the Oompa, they pull the arm back out, you go over the hip escape, right? So I want to be able to just drill, and have everybody be on point and not be in the learning process of like still trying to work out the mechanics, okay? So when you're here, be diligent on I'm getting this down. I've got this nailed, all these parts, because it's coming back and we'll kind of have like, not really a test, but you're testing yourself. Did you get all the things this month where you felt as though they added to your game and you can use them? If you're drilling make killers, right? That's what we need to be doing. A lot of reps, a lot of questions, and then the last week is we're going to see if we can put it into action. Okay? Appreciate you being here. I'm going to open up the match for grappling. If you have questions, come on over and see me. Thanks very much. Good stuff, right? Oh, yeah. Good to see you back here, bud. Tell Frankie I was out here about
1:30.